So Devil May Cry 5 came out recently, and I think it might be my favourite game in the series. Hell, it might be my favourite game of all time. My review is still coming, but it's going to take a while. That's not what I'm here to talk about today though. My main reason for making this video is because I've been watching various YouTubers playing the game over the last week. For a lot of these people, this is their first Devil May Cry game, and that's great. It feels like a lot of new people are trying out the series, which is wonderful to see. And remember, the better Devil May Cry 5 sells, the more likely we are to see a Devil May Cry 6. However, sometimes I wonder if the Devil May Cry fanbase even want a 6th game, because they seem pretty fucking determined to stop anyone who isn't a pro at the series from even playing these games in the first place. So I've been watching the YouTuber Suzy Lou play through the Devil May Cry games recently, and it was pretty enjoyable to watch. She's not incredible at them, but she still completed them all, and more importantly, had fun while doing so. Her videos alone might have drawn thousands of new people to the franchise, and for that, I'm very thankful she decided to cover the series. However, in her latest video, Suzy pointed out that she had to block 450 people from her channel because she was receiving abuse and even death threats because of how she plays a fucking video game. Look, I've been playing Devil May Cry for years now, and I consider myself okay at them. I'm no Don Gurry, nor do I want to be. I simply don't have the time to master these games, and that's okay. I'd like to think I am allowed to enjoy these games for what they are, and not get death threats because I haven't mastered Royal Guard yet. I understand how frustrating it can be watching someone play the series you love unprofessionally, but guess what? There was a time when you were shit at Devil May Cry 2, but I'm sure you felt you weren't deserving of death threats because of it. I get that you want every person to see just how amazing the combat is in Devil May Cry 5, but that takes time and practice, something a lot of people simply won't have the time for, and that's fine. If someone on YouTube just wants to do the same combo over and over, let them. Because get this, you don't need to fucking watch it. I find it infuriating that the whole reason the DMC reboot happened was because Capcom wanted to expand the appeal of the series, and the fans begged and pleaded to Capcom for the classic series to return. And now that we've finally got our Devil May Cry back, it's like the fans want to jeopardize any hope of this series continuing by sending death threats to anyone who has the nerve to try and get into this series for the first time. I'll end with this. A lot of people seem more interested in the Devil May Cry franchise than ever, and I couldn't be happier about that. It increases the odds that we'll see a sequel down the road. But if certain fans want to continue being dickheads to those who just want to try these games out, then you'll just push away any potential new fans to the series, and a 6th game will never happen. Let people play games the way they fucking want, and stop acting like entitled children.